Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to the Collectors Community Chat for today, July 3rd. One more day to Independence Day, July 4th tomorrow. And wish everybody a happy Independence Day tomorrow. Should be a super day for many of you. It is so nice to get back into the house where it's nice and warm. Our neck of the woods has been getting so much bad weather. Oh my goodness. We started off with wildfires. Now we had major rainstorms, and now we even had for the first time since '87 an F4 tornado that just struck south of us here. Fortunately, it didn't hit directly in the city of Edmonton. It actually hit outside of Carstairs, which was pretty tough. So with that in mind, I'll bring out my good friend and co-host. We got Coin World UK here coming up. And welcome aboard, my friend.
How's it going? I've only been at the wrong stream, haven't I? We've got about 20 up.
What is that?
You're only at the wrong. I was only at the blinking wrong stream, thinking, bloody hell, this is going to be a bit late. This one, isn't it? It's 28 days.
Yeah, I'm just trying to stay warm here. I see Christopher Ties in the house, and Polar Bear says Yummy is there. Nice to see them. Early birds. So, how you doing today, my friend?
I'm okay. I hope. Well, I can't give you words at the moment. Sorry, I just come literally at the wrong stream, so I just rushed to get back here. So, I hope everyone's having a good day, a good weekend. Happy 4th of July, everybody. For tomorrow, of course. And got some coins in, and just got to find out what they are.
Hey, Bud Files, welcome aboard. Yeah, I actually picked up a few coins the last couple of days too, but again, it's getting a little bit. What's the right word?
Scarce.
Not scarce. You know what? I think scarce would touch on it, because when you start seeing signs on the local shop saying no longer accepting money, we got an issue.
Yeah,
so it's just okay, they'll accept debit and credit cards, but they won't accept cash. That in the old days, if they refuse accepting cash, your item was paid for.
I think there's going to be a big boycott about that very soon over here. The way the banks are, but we've got some banks.
We also have an issue now with paper bags. Apparently, places even like McDonald's, you want to go for a hamburger? They ask you, would you like a paper bag with your meal? It'll cost you 15 cents.
Oh my God. Just boycott them. Just boycott. You don't need it. You know what I mean?
What the heck? Yeah, they jacked up the prices on everything, and
you get less.
They're making you pay separately for the bags.
Well, over here, I'm not sure about anywhere else. When we order, say, a McDonald's, we go there now. But, when we order a McDonald's, and especially the chicken select meals, and you ask for the ketchup as part of the payment over here, they don't send the ketchup or whatever the dips you need.
Really?
Yeah. And I've got on is it Google TripAdvisor thing, isn't it? Google thing. I've got a 6,000 view of a delivery. This is why we go there. Well, twice, wasn't it? One from one place and one from a different place. We ordered a meal one night, and they delivered a bag of rubbish, a bag of trash, wasn't it, for fun. And I phoned up the thing, and I goes, "This is what McDonald's send you." And of course, it's all these paper and straws, and then another time it came, and it was a breakfast, and it looked like it was thrown into the garbage. It was all bits on it, wasn't it, and everything. It's on. You can go and search it. Bridgemead, Bridgemead, McDonald's, and Churchward, isn't it? Yeah, it's terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Yeah, that's how I feel. Not yummy.
Yeah, it's disgusting. I wouldn't recommend our McDonald's over. There's some places that do it quite nice, and yet there's others that just forget it. The Bud Files. There we go. We got chat now. There we go.
Well, we got we got a chance to go out to the Top 25, a different restaurant, and boy, oh boy, the meal there was absolutely outstanding. The prime rib was succulent, with garlic mashed potatoes, most beautiful Yorkshire pudding with au jus. Oh, totally impressed.
That sounds amazing.
And it was cheaper than my McDonald's meal.
Wow. Well, and it's probably it's going to be a lot more filling.
Very much so, yeah.
I mean, McDonald's is not the one I go to, is it? It's not my go-to thing, is it? The only thing good about McDonald's is probably the coffee. It's probably about the best thing.
Yeah. I used to like going to McDonald's because it was the go-to place if you didn't have a lot of money. If you needed to feed a family of 4 and you only had 20 on you, you knew you were going to be able to cover it all. Now, it's more than double that.
Oh, easy. It's not. I mean, fish and chips is what we call the poor man's meal, because obviously, fish back then was a steak. You know what I mean? But now, it's in some places for one portion, it's talking about £15 at least. But over where we are, obviously, if you shop around, you can probably get a decent cod and chips a decent one for around about £8. But still a lot of money for one person.
Yeah. I know for a fact that my wife and I are going to end up starting to make smacks again. If we start making smacks again, things are getting tight.
Yeah, we're gonna have to start making.
Have you ever had smacks?
Smacks?
Have you ever had smacks?
No. Polar bear.
Smacks?
The tie.
You thin slice potatoes, and you make yourself a simple batter. You batter the potatoes and deep fry them, and they swell up, so you can actually feed 2 or 3 people on one big potato.
Oh, a scallop. We call that a scallop.
And you call it a scallop. We call it, we call them smacks over here.
Yeah, we call it a scallop.
And those are delicious.
Yeah. Nice salt and vinegar on them. Yummy. But we slice ours. We get pretend we slice them.
Yeah.
I don't know. Quite thick and decent size. Put them in a hot fryer. Lovely. Yeah, Crystal Ty says tennis here there. Yeah, it's about average. You got to shop around though. I mean, if people come to England and they go down to the seaside areas, you're looking at way much more.
Big. Brighton was really expensive.
Yeah, but if you go inner, where the locals go, because you never see the locals on the promenade. You know what I mean? They won't be on where that is. They'll be right down the alleyway somewhere. Which looks like a complete dive, but they need the business. So yeah, it's like here we got about 6 around here, I think of. But the ones we don't actually. We got Rodbourne, which is like you go straight into town, and there's there's about 5, but we don't use those because they're too expensive. We go to a different area, and it's cheaper. It's only because I know the place anyway, but I don't know the people. But it's actually called the Wonky Fish Bar.
The Wonky Fish Bar?
The Wonky Fish Bar, yeah.
That's funny.
There's actually one called the Ho Ho Fish Bar as well, funny enough.
Oh, and it's July. It's
Yeah.
July is that special month. We got a whole month. We got what do we got? 5 different sessions on Mondays.
Yes.
That I'm donating a coin and a sticker to anyone who comes up on panel with us. So anybody that wants to come up on panel, you'll just send me an email, and I will get your address.
There it is.
Oh, good grief. Wonky. Not wonky.
Wonky. The wonky. And there's the other one.
He was actually saying about something then.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, this is the giveaway for somebody who comes up on panel.
Oh, and who got to eat the ice cream, Zoe?
That's weird.
You wanted ice cream. My phone fell off, didn't it? I bent the my. Oh, it was on Saturday, and we had Skipper on. Was driving up, taking Lauren away.
Oh, did you drop the phone?
Yeah, I dropped it. It was in my hand, wasn't it? So.
You got to eat it.
No. We had ice cream. We had two. We had a cornetto thing in the end.
So you call them cornettos there too, eh?
Yeah. I suppose the Italians do as well.
Ooh, cornetto gelato.
But no, these are not. These are like a knockoff version to a cornetto. They're you get for £1.50. You get 6 in a box, but they are much tastier. Not as tasty as a proper cornetto, of course, but you're talking really expensive. They are these days.
Yeah.
But, in Aldi, you get. I think is it 4? You get 4 for £2 something, can it? 4 for £2 something. But in Iceland, they're £1.50 for 6. The same size.
Iceland?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not traveling all the way to Iceland to get a cornetto.
No, it's a shop.
I get them by the case at Costco.
How much is yours?
You know what? I've never really looked at because it's a staple. Yep, we gotta get that. I grabbed the box.
Hang on, you live in half the time you live in an ice box, and it's a staple.
but I believe there's 24 of them to a case.
That's not too bad, I suppose.
Yeah, I put them in the deep freeze right behind me, so that I just wander in there and grab one whenever I want.
Yeah, we got the novelty sweet ones, haven't we? The jelly babies and fruit pastels and the milk lollies, the funny feet.
Yeah, I've seen them called drumsticks too.
Yeah, the drumsticks. Yeah, we got them over here. There's quite a lot in it. Cola bottles. They're quite nice.
Herons. Are you talking like the bird, Christopher? Do you have any herons in your area, Dale?
Herons.
Yeah, we got
no.
one over at Plummer's Pit. Yeah,
Oh,
that big heron thing.
No.
That big grey bird that sits on the perch.
On about the freezer shop.
Oh wait, I thought he's on about the actual. No, we don't. I don't know if we've even heard of herons actually. No, I don't think. I thought he's on about the bird.
God.
Sorry.
That's the only thing I know of it. The heron's a bird.
The cornettos are called drumsticks. In 86.
Shop and it's right cheap.
Oh, it's like Iceland's. We'll have
it's way cheaper. It's like farm foods.
Yeah, well, that's what he's just saying. It's like Iceland. No, we got farm foods. You probably got farm foods. Farm foods is a Scottish company.
Do you get Klondikes over there? Klondike bars?
No, sorry, say that again.
Klondike bars.
Klondike. No, I don't think we do.
Oh, those are really good.
I'll tell you what I did have the other day for the first time in absolutely ages. I'm not sure if I mentioned that was a Payday. My favourite.
Payday's a chocolate bar.
Well, it's not a chocolate bar. It has no chocolate on it.
Huh?
About the ice cream.
No, I'm just saying. That's what I had the other day. You got that ordered that thing. What was it? Was it called that website? I wonder if it's international.
It's called American Sweets. Why would the Americans?
No, he's from Canada, baby.
No. It's just British.
It's like Zoe's given me two conversations here.
Well, you know, I'm starting to feel as confused as a woman.
Yeah. She just looked up.
See, I'm starting to spin like that.
Chris, do you have any? No, we don't have that. It's like Iceland's. I'll tell you what was good in the back in the day was Quick Saves and Fine Fair, weren't they? That was the two of the best shops, and spa shops. Remember Leo's?
No.
Leo's was pretty good. Yes, I kind of broke me, so I got to hold it in like at a weird angle to hold it like that to charge my phone. So anyway, so you were saying about the giveaway. What is the rules then?
Oh, it's simple. They come up, share their collectibles with us, and they automatically qualify for a coin and a sticker. One per week, max.
From your channel and one
Yeah,
from
my channel. Yeah.
So if anybody wants to join me and Skipper tonight, you're more than welcome to. I got some coins I'd like to share in a minute anyway. If anybody would like to come up, you better put the link in there. Actually.
So I found my schedule from when I was near your location there in 2017.
Okay.
It would appear that I arrived on the 13th of August in Salisbury, and we were booked into the Grasmere House Hotel.
I have no idea what that is.
It was actually quite beautiful, and it was right on the river. And you can walk to downtown Salisbury from this. It was so close.
Okay, cool.
Sounds really. I'd love to go to Salisbury one day.
Should we go to the shop then?
So what else did you do? Went from there to...
Let's see. On the 14th, we visited the Salisbury Cathedral and Stonehenge. And then the next day, we went to the Salisbury Plain Training Area with CEF, where the Essex Scots were billeted in both wars. And
they're Uphaven, I think.
Yeah, and then on the 16th, we moved to Portsmouth. And then we visited the Naval Yard, HMS Victory and Warrior, and all the museums. Of course, I got to see the Mary Rose, which was very cool. Then we moved to Brighton, New Haven, and stopped at the Canadian Memorial at Worthing. And then we spent overnight in the Jury's Inn Hotel in Brighton.
You went a bit of an old way round.
Yeah. And then the 17th, we moved to New Haven Ferry Terminal, and we sailed to Dieppe.
Okay. So you landed which airport when you come to England?
Oh, London Heathrow.
Heathrow. So you went from Heathrow, which is more or less I don't want to say no more than about 70 miles from Brighton, if that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you drove 100, I would say a good 140 miles to say Salisbury.
Yeah.
And then you went back on yourself again.
Yeah.
And you didn't even, when you was at Stonehenge, you didn't just say hello.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I could have thrown a rock and hit you.
Yeah, you could have. There's plenty to choose from. You had a whole circle of them, a whole magazine, a drum magazine, Black Money Corp. Yeah, so you went to Salisbury, so you went over to the ranges there. Over,
well, we went past Bisley,
yeah,
and of course, when after grabbing the ferry over to Dieppe, we did the battlefield tour in Dieppe, and we did a candlelight vigil at the Canadian Cemetery. That was on the 18th. Did it at 5:30. This is funny. 5:30 in the morning. We did a toast on the beach of Dieppe. And you got to understand, it was rather dark. Most of us were I would think I was one of the younger ones. So I was like in my mid 60s then. And I was one of the younger guys. So they're guys in 80s, 90s on that beach with me. But the beach is pebbles. Yeah. And you understand why the tanks couldn't get up on that bloody beach when they did do the raid. So we got down to the beach, and someone said, since we're going to do a toast, they brought a whole case of cognac.
Oh, great.
Okay. And they didn't give us shot glasses. They gave us the cups, they're fair size cups. And all these people are gathered on the beach. And one toast wasn't enough. We finished the case. Now you got a whole bunch of drunk veterans on the at 5, it's still dark. It's not even 6 o'clock in the morning. And we have to get up the embankment that's nothing but pebbles. You might as well be crawling on marbles trying to get up this thing. It was hysterical. It looked like we were land crabs trying to get up the side. So eventually, Bill, who was with me, he says, we shouldn't be trying to get up this thing this way. So let's go way down the bottom there. And that the beach leveled off. So we walked. So we did. We walked like a half a mile down the beach, and then up the lesser slope, and we got up. But oh boy, like you don't want to be that hungover, before 7 in the morning. Oh my gosh.
For a greasy breakfast.
Oh well, it was, and that was the other thing. It wasn't greasy. It was a continental breakfast.
Oh right, okay.
Fruit and croissants, maybe a piece of cheese.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh. Yeah. I did not like eating in France except for the bakery. And so that was interesting. So
France is too healthy.
Okay, where we did? Oh yeah, we ended up going to the Somme, then Courcelette and Beaumont Hamel, which I thought was absolutely fabulous on the Sunday. And we arrived in Arras and stayed at the Holiday Inn Express. And the next day we did the Vimy Ridge Battlefield Tour, commemorating the 18th Battalion Lance Sergeant Ellis Shifton, VC. So it was his, and finally they found him and he was being interred. Then we moved to Kalkar, Germany. We had a bag lunch and we stayed in Das Wunderland. And that was a Das joke because it was stupid. First off, you don't eat good German food in a kiddie fun park. I wanted real German schnitzel with Spätzle. I ended up with hockey pucks. I actually didn't get a decent schnitzel till I got home to Canada. Then that evening we did a wine tasting and a little bit of briefing and an introduction of the Billion family. I have no idea who that is. I can't remember now. Then we went to the Hochwald Forest and the 4 Brigade route. We stopped at Ludendorff and Totenhügel. They had an attack where one of the officers, Major Tilson, won his Victoria Cross. That was cool. Then we had a farewell dinner that day on the Tuesday. The 22nd August. Then we moved to Amsterdam. So here I am. We're now going all the way to Amsterdam, Holland. We got there where we were supposed to depart on the Wednesday. Our plane was broken. So they says, well, got no choice. You got a layover here in Amsterdam. They put us into a 5-star hotel. This was after Das Wonderland, where I was sleeping on a cot. It was horrible. And they put and the food was terrible. And here I am, and now in Amsterdam in a 5-star hotel, and they paid for all our meals. Well, oh man, we caught up for all those days that we were starving, and we ate the best food you could possibly have. And then we went all over Amsterdam, minus the red light district. We kind of waved at it when we went by. And then, but we did the canal tours and wandered through all the different shops and restaurants for an extra day.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and eventually, the next day we hopped onto our plane at the airport there, and the beauty part of that is of course I got some really nice Dutch chocolate. Got onto the plane, and my buddy Bill says, I need an aisle seat.
Oh.
I said, Bill, you could, yeah, okay, fine. So I want an aisle seat too, because we're old and we need to go to the bathroom. So he was sitting nearest the bulkhead, and he had a young guy, probably like 25 or something, next to him, and that guy was sitting next to the window, and Bill was next to the aisle, and I was right across from Bill in the center portion. And this guy's got his head down, and he looks really green. What he had done is he had drank a couple gallons of wine before getting on the plane, and the kid is sick. So here he is turning green, and Bill's, I'm in trouble. This guy's got a barf bag in his hand and the whole 9 yards. He's go, and he stumbles over Bill, goes into the aircraft bathroom, gets sick, and passes out on the floor.
Oh no! I'm surprised they didn't kick him off the plane.
Well, we're in mid-flight. We're crossing the Atlantic now. Okay. Okay. So they haul him back. Not very badly soiled clothing, the whole 9 yards. He's a mess. Sit next to Bill. Well, I got a black sense of humor. I really do. I mean, like, you stuff like that is extremely funny to me. So, Bill ended up having to sit next to this sicko kid the whole trip, and he kept looking at me like, "Why did you put me here?" I says, "Wait a minute, you asked to be here." So, and of course, when we got because we were delayed a whole day, our other connecting flights were delayed. So they put us into a hotel in Toronto, Pearson Airport, which is a horrible, horrible airport. And it was like just after midnight we'd gotten in, and they hopped us on a bus, drove us to this hotel, which was about 20 minutes away, booked us in, only to be told that our flight was going out in 4 hours. So it took us an hour to check in. We got to lie on top of the bed for like 2 hours. Then we had to get dressed and grab our stuff and go back on the bus. It was a horrible trip back. Yeah, thinking Mr. Bean is right. It was an adventure. But I had a lot more fun when I was over there. Traveling was terrible. I mean, even going there, I was sitting next to this. I wasn't as big as I am now, but when you're sitting around 210 pounds, and the woman next to you is sitting at 450, you're a shrimp. Yeah. And she was sick, and all she did was hack and cough the whole way across. I was patient zero. Of the 60 some odd people in my party, I shared her illness with everybody for the 2 weeks.
Oh no.
So fortunately, at least I managed to work it off. But oh, so next time I go, I'm wearing a mask.
In hazmat suit. We have Neil collects Christopher Ty, History Man, Polar Bear. So
Hey,
yeah,
guys.
it's
History Man, are you going to show us something today?
Well, I don't got anything to show right now.
Are you serious?
I mean, besides getting me a new suit for my birthday, besides that, no. I mean,
I don't know
besides
if I
you
want to
might.
see your birthday suit.
No, I'm getting a new suit and a new fedora,
Oh, a fedora.
which I actually have two. So
I just got a new hat. Where's my new hat? I got a really cool hat. Hold on. Where's my hat?
I mean, unless you guys want to see some like. That is an interesting hat.
so Canada Day hat.
Well, no, I got it turned around because this was Canada Day.
Oh, it's a Canada. Were you wearing that the other day when Canada Day was around?
Well, heck yeah. Do you know why they stopped wearing fedoras?
Do I know why?
Yeah, I know why. Do you know why?
I want you to explain it first because I'm not sure if I know why.
Okay. When you went through
All
the
I know, it
20s
was stopped around probably around the 60s.
well, between through the 1920s, 30s, 40s, and even into the 50s, the cars that we had higher roofs. And as the roofs started to get lower and lower,
Yep.
men could no longer wear their hats inside. You take a look at some of the older ones, like a Model T or whatnot. They had the great big high roofs.
Yep.
They could wear hats. But
Okay,
when they started making cars with lower roofs, it was inconvenient for men to wear a hat in a car. So it went out of fashion.
Yeah.
So you can blame vehicles.
And the size of the top hats as well.
Well, yeah, if you want to start talking top hats now, come on.
Yeah. I usually wear top hats if I put that together with my tuxedo, but I'm not going on a special occasion, so I don't really need to wear
I
one.
can almost visualize you with a top hat and tails dancing with Shirley Temple.
Okay.
Okay.
Or Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers.
Choppy.
I'm sorry, they had so much class back then.
So
I
low.
love those. I love I didn't like the zoot suits, but I sure as heck like the style of especially the 40s.
40s is like my favorite too as well.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if it's like any vintage suit, I mean, that I can get my hands on, I think it's much better than the newer ones because like sometimes with the newer ones, it's like I can't stand with the newer suits because it's like they're very like tight, they're very like had that slim look. And it's so annoying, and it's like I just don't like the look of it. And if you look at the older suit, it's like that looks like to me that looks like a greater suit. It's comfortable. I can wear it for a longer periods of time than like newer ones. So, and that's why I just like because I wear like a mix of everything. So I have pretty much like actually, well, basically the suit that I'm getting is my first vintage suit. I'm guessing it's like from like the late 70s, probably early 80s, just by looking at the logo of the suit. So, and it's a double breast one.
Oh gosh, I just got rid of mine. It was a powder puff blue polyester suit, and if it wasn't hung up properly, it turned into a million wrinkles.
Oh,
and
those
it had the
ones.
big lapels, and
Yeah.
it was like, what a ghastly looking thing. In fact, I remember wearing it. And I wore it with a ruffled shirt.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've seen those ones. And there's obviously the ones with the big lapels in there. You could just tell like that's like an older suit because it's
Oh,
like that's what they had at the time. I just like how they were, and how people like looked back then. So I tend to dress a mix of everything.
oh, kin of mine's feeling neglected.
I did. I waved to you like this. I did acknowledge you, Kinnaman, I promise you. He says, hi there, and I goes this, because Skipper was talking about his ventures.
You really got to understand that when you get to be my age, I spent decades and actually half a century practicing selective hearing and stuff with my wife. and unfortunately it kind of bleeds over to everybody else. So every once in a while I'm in limbo. But I know you're there, and God bless you. No, it wasn't JFK. That I've heard that rumor, but it wasn't. It was the vehicles.
That made so much sense if you think about it.
I remember back when we all used to go to church on Sundays, and of course the women and the men wore hats. But the moment you got to the church,
there we go.
Women left their hats on, the men did not. You had to remove your hat. Went in. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can see that. Yeah. Yeah, that's just pretty much my style preference basically.
I think it's cool. I would, if I had a decent suit to wear with the fedora, I'd do it too. Right now though, I'm looking for, I keep forgetting the name of the caps. They're the Irish style caps that flop down in the front.
Flat cap?
Yeah, it's a flat cap.
Yeah.
I
like those too.
Kind of reminds me of Brigadoon or
Yeah, flat caps are pretty cool. I do like them as well.
Yeah, I remember seeing Sean Connery wearing one. That was when I first saw it in the movie Darby O'Gill and the Little People.
Okay.
And if you have never seen that movie, it's probably on YouTube. It is absolutely fantastic if you want to see the stereotypical way people used to look at the Irish. I'm serious. I mean, they go to the Irish village, and the way they're all down at the pub, including the priest. They're looking at strangers like, "What are you doing here? You don't belong here."
That does sound pretty funny, to be honest, though. But besides that,
You mean to say you haven't come up with no new records or anything?
No, I think that's gonna be the last thing I ever spend on something, because like I said, I gotta save money for other stuff.
Good gravy.
Like the suit. Because I'm not looking for a job right now. I'm not currently working right now, so I gotta.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. My job lately has been looking after cats.
Looking after cats?
And I'm not a cat person. The bloody cats love me. I don't get it.
Are you okay being surrounded by cats, or?
No, I like dogs. I just don't like cats. And yet the cats, I think they know I don't like them, so they're like, "Oh, we're going to go over and we're going to cuddle him and drive him nuts. And that's what they do. And they absolutely adore me, and I don't get it.
And they like you. Well,
They love me.
at least they like you, though. I mean, I can't see why.
Well, I think they sense that, you know, I would never hurt an animal or anything, but
right.
it's something about a cat. Cats are not the same as a dog.
Come on. Well, yeah, obviously.
They're selfish little critters who want to be spoiled rotten, and then they walk away like, oh, well, I got what I can out of you, and then that's it. Whereas a dog, total love.
I can see that. Did he drop his camera?
Yeah, I dropped my camera.
He's dropped his camera.
But it fell on a soft surface. Hello! If I didn't drop my camera at least once in the day, I'm just trying to let you set things up again.
I did get the remember I told you the 200 banknotes I got? So
Yeah.
I almost got done looking through them. So some of them are actually I'm gonna resell, but they're all like circulated stuff. At least try to get rid of the ones that I already have in my collection. So I almost got done looking through them.
Yeah,
I
Ken
have
of mine's
a
a cat person.
Huh?
Ken of mine's a cat person.
And goats.
I like both animals. I can't see anything wrong with that.
I mean, oh no, I don't hate them. I just, you know, I think
Right.
they're finicky, selfish.
93 degrees Fahrenheit. Hot and irritable. And the fan is just blowing hot air, basically, says Kinnaman. I have a question here on this envelope for Wednesday's live stream. Okay, the date is 1972. Okay, United Kingdom. So you're going to have to find out what this answer is. That's all I'm going to give you, because it's 3 coins up for grabs.
And answered it by Wednesday?
By the end of live stream on Wednesday, well, say the hour.
Yeah.
And United Kingdom, 1972.
Okay.
So you're going to have to, if anybody gets the answer by Wednesday live stream, after the hour, they win these 3 coins in here.
And just like what? Guess like what happened that year in the UK at the time?
Guess what the answer is on this Wednesday's live stream?
Okay.
Whatever I got on here. So a bit of a
72. 72.
United Kingdom.
What went on in 72? Well, I was probably 3,000 kilometers away from England in 72.
Well, that's
You were
right
in
now.
Israel, right?
Yeah, I was actually living in St. John, New Brunswick
Oh, at that time? Okay.
at that time. I was living in a 1-bedroom furnished flat that was costing me $50 a month.
How much it cost you a month?
$50 a month.
That's
So
insane.
okay, I'm going to put it in there and you win.
Yeah, that took a quarter of my monthly income. My income was $200 a month back then.
Right, yeah. If you think about it.
But nowadays, you're spending nearly a half of your income on your rent and your.
No, so he was not born in 72. Now, so Neil's got it wrong. Neil's got it wrong 2 things. That's not my birthday. You got the wrong year. And Zoe was not born in 1972.
No, that was 72 was a year before my oldest boy was born.
Okay.
What went on in 72? Okay, you're bugging me now. Does it have to do with coins or has to do with history?
It's historic. I ain't saying that's it. You're gonna have to.
Oh,
You just
those
said
are
historic.
first and
Okay,
stuff.
it's historic in England. Something went on 72.
Well, that's more like 1872. That's pretty much closer.
Zoe, did you see what they just put about you?
She's not here. She just popped
Oh
up.
boy.
Trying to think.
I was born in 72, yes. But I don't think it's going to be a well-known historic.
Trying to think on top of my head. Bloody Sunday?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. All I know what's going on at the time was the Troubles in England, but that's pretty much it. I
Troubles
don't
in
know anything
England
too
in
much about.
72?
Oh, there's going to be loads. There's always riots in England.
Yeah.
Every day is a riot in England. So, or some kind of football hooliganism in 1972. There's nothing extreme as that.
Like, and I'm like doing this like in top of my head, so it's like not even like looking at anything because I can't think about on top of my head what was going on in England in 72. So
So you got until Wednesday after the before the hour ends on my live stream to guess 3 coins. Mayor videos. How's it going, my friend?
I'm poofing. Hi, Mayor. Yeah, I don't know.
You can obviously it's searchable, put it that way, but it's just a bit of fun. But if you get it right, you win something. Skipper's gone off searching now.
Yeah.
He's going to come back
Queen
with
Elizabeth
some kind of
visits.
that.
Queen Elizabeth visits
happened in the Middle East.
Yugoslavia. I see. What else would I see? And the burning of the British embassy in Dublin. That was kind of with the Troubles.
No, that's Northern Ireland. So this is
Yeah.
England. This is it's Great Britain, English, United Kingdom, UK.
Yeah, like I'm looking like just the year 1972 in the UK alone. All I see is like the Trouble stuff. Like all the stuff that's just literally going on Northern Ireland.
Pretty good now working stretch. Oh man.
Did you
Find a-
say that I was sneaking a peek? I was not sneaking a peek.
He was
No,
there. He
he
was
wasn't.
sitting somewhere like I don't know,
I have nothing to add.
British Columbia or something like that.
I mean, History Man already said about Bloody Sunday.
No, it's you're gonna have to search. It's just a bit of fun. Get something to do over the next couple of days.
BBC
Enjoy the
Radio
swim,
4 had. I'm sorry, I haven't clue for the first. It's broadcasting for the first time.
Tim Rice, Andrew Lloyd Webber, musical Jesus Christ Who makes its Western debut.
Queen
That's
Elizabeth
true, right.
meets her uncle, King Edward VIII.
Jesus Christ, superstar.
It's like a shit ton
Who
of things
the
that
heck
happen.
do you think you are?
It's time to jump. Go for a swim. Oh, nice. Our pools are shut at the moment.
King Edward
Summertime.
VII.
Pools are shut.
King Edward VII dies.
Pools.
More Trouble stuff. Yeah, I don't really know, but it's interesting though. It's nice to know though. Ford launches this new executive model, which is the Ford Granada, was available as sedan, which replaces the Ford Zephyr. On the UK market, will be produced at the.
The Granada was a nice car.
Yeah, that was April 6th of 1972 when they got. I'm gonna replace the Zephyr here.
Full Granada.
Well, Edward Heath was PM, wasn't he?
I believe so.
In
Prime
72.
Minister at the time. Yeah,
Yeah.
Edward Heath was the Prime Minister.
Neil says, did I win yet?
That's
No.
no big deal.
No. Put some Gloucester, cousin of the Queen. Then Wolverhampton. Good guess, but wrong.
Okay, this is a shot in the dark. Is that the year Fools and Horses came out?
No, that came out later.
Just thought I'd check.
Dale, you're not telling what the coins they were winning, by the way. It's just gonna be.
Oh, I'll tell you if you want.
Like, I just wonder what it is.
Won't it be better as a surprise than?
Oh, okay. Then if you want to be a surprise, it's fine then.
It's only because I can't see them.
Right. Okay.
I know it's not 72, one of them, and
That's the year on the coin, at least, or what?
yeah. Oh,
The Winter Olympics. Okay, hold on. In Japan. Yeah, I don't know.
a 1954 and a
All you folks in the chat, just a reminder
There's
that if you
a
come
point
to
in there.
the live feed and you present a collectible, I will send you a coin and a sticker.
What you say, Skipper? I didn't hear you.
Anyone that shows a collectible in live feed on the panel will receive a sticker and a coin.
So like any banknote or coin.
And on my one, if anybody comes up, there's a bonus. I'll do an end of the stream giveaway on my one. Just that, please leave me your name and address. It might, if you do win.
Okay.
Because I have been waiting now for a long time for certain addresses that people haven't sent. So, UFO landed in Evesham Forest. Nope. Evesham Forest. No, it's a true story. It was by an RAF base.
Yeah, but that was because I had problems with my sleigh, and I got off track, so they thought it was a UFO.
No,
Skipper was there.
In my other persona.
There's 2 American coins, 1 British coin. So, and I think it's 1956 Rosie Dine. I think it is. The Loch Ness Monster sighting. No, one's not a standing Liberty. Mastermind is broadcast for the first time. I have absolutely no idea. I used to watch it when I was a kid, but it was only because it was late on, and it's the only thing that was actually being broadcast at the time on TV, on the black and white TV.
72, the Coca-Cola song, the New Seekers. I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. Yeah, that was 72.
But wrong.
I'm never wrong. I'm technically correct a lot.
Now, if you're technically incorrect, then my piece of paper is technically very wrong.
Okay, 72.
Skipper can obviously doesn't know, so he didn't know I was going to do this.
First year they came out with Amazing Grace.
Yes, that's true. By the
It was a
Pipes and
military
Drums,
band that brought it out. It was,
yeah, Pipes and Drums.
it was yeah.
I think that's what they are actually called, wasn't it?
It was done by the Royal Scots Dragoon Guards.
Yeah.
They're the same outfit that came out with Farewell to the Grey. And of course, you're saying I'm technically incorrect on that one too, right?
Technically incorrect, yes. The reason why I love that one is because that's one of my dad's favourite tunes, so that's why I know that one. And I also like Andre Ria. So,
Like, can you Skipper, can you like at least like give us a hint? Like, is it like a television event? Is it from radio? Is it like someone's
Music.
birthday? Is it?
you've covered a few topics with the same thing there. So,
In 1972, Chuck Berry came out with a song that was quite controversial. Do you remember what it was?
Don't remember.
This look
I
is.
don't know. I think I heard this, but I'm not very
I
good
can
with
hear.
music.
I've heard it. It's the song "My Ding-a-Ling."
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, not right for the time, was it?
I mean, I'm about to like post like strip polka from like the Andrews sisters, so
Oh, Andrew says now you're talking.
I'm about to post that. I'm not a big fan of lyrics, honestly, but I'm posting it because of the historical value on it, though.
The Sinking of Two British Trawlers by an
I wasn't born then. Like when Christopher.
Whoa! I've been twixt.
Yeah, Christopher, I can believe it.
Christopher's got the question right on your date of birth, by the way. Christopher Ty's got you right on the date of birth, 1872.
Yeah, that's right.
She goes, "Oh, bug off."
That's not what she said. I heard what she said.
Yeah, show us. Show us the spaceship.
Did you say Zoe came down in a spaceship?
Yeah, Evesham. Here you go. This is the evidence.
Oh my gosh, she's from Orc.
No, Morg has a white egg.
She's from Zorg.
She's on Zorborg. Neil said 1972. I said that's wrong, and Chris Mattei said 1872.
1872.
Three previous all-male colleagues of the University of Cambridge begin admitting female. Three previous all-male colleges of the University of Cambridge begin admitting female undergraduates. 1772 then.
Yes, I remember that. And what was really rough about that college and the course that they wanted to go in was it was called the Advantages of Understanding Testosterone.
They're getting close to your date of birth. 1772. The 1972 wedding anniversary coin. No, 1972 would have been the Silver Jubilee coin.
I didn't eat one of them.
You're on about the 25p coin today.
Well, speaking of weddings, 72 was the first year that I was married.
That's when you were married?
Not
If you get married, I'll just be.
from my
I was.
let me finish. From my first wife.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, I've widowed twice. So I'm on number 3, and I've been with her for nearly 39 years. I guess I was rough on women back when I was younger.
Well, I don't know. Like, I mean, I don't want to go into that personal, so just ask me, like, what did you do? It's like, but
It's
I'm not gonna go that
okay.
far.
It's okay.
Yeah.
My first spouse left me for another man, and I ended up marrying her,
that's
and I ended up marrying her social worker.
Oh, okay.
Nothing wrong with me.
Marge is nuts about digging. B2, you sank my battleship.
Yeah, I got like I mean, I literally have an Argentine 10,000 peso from like, it's kind of beat up, but it's from like 76, like right in front of me. So
So you're gonna show it to us?
you want to see it? Okay.
You doggone right.
All right then. Hold on. Let me just. Oh, let me put it on real quick.
About digging.
Oh my god. You do know you're live, right?
She's not worried. She's not going to show her face.
All right. Man, I really need a scope.
Yeah, you can get them cheap enough. There's the handsome young lad.
But yeah, I mean it's beat up, but probably get better. This came from the circulation lot, so
Oh yeah.
yeah. And from like 76, I think. Just by looking at the
I can almost picture that bill in the back pocket of a trucker.
who which one? Jose San Martin or the
Yeah, both of them actually.
both?
They are definitely circulation bills.
Oh yeah, I mean look at it. Look how damaged it is.
Yeah.
It's like, it's definitely circulated, but it's like this is pretty cool though.
Oh, they are.
I can't wait to find a better version of it, but I don't have it in my collection, so I'll just keep it for now.
That's what most of us do. Is that we call them fillers. When you can find a better one, then just replace it.
Yeah. So seen better days for sure. Yeah, I've seen much worse. Like from the circulation lot, like I got ones that are really damaged. Like you want to see this Jamaican $100? It's like so damaged. It's not torn or anything, but like it's like the picture is just so scratched out. It's like you barely can see what's on it. Like look at this. Like this is $100 Jamaican dollar.
Wow.
See how scratched out this is?
Yeah.
Like it's so like scratched out. And I have let me see if I can find like other ones that are like really damaged. I put the ones that are like in really, really bad shape, like in a huge pile. And the ones that are like written. So This is an early. I mean, it's not too bad, but it's still damaged. But I still find it like pretty cool because it's like it's an early Korean note from like the Korean War, but it's like half of it is like missing.
Got away from milk.
Like,
Now, would you prefer a coin or a bill?
that's a hard question because I like both. But I guess,
It's whilst the insult.
man, that's pretty difficult. In that subject.
I
Because
can
like both.
send you one or the other.
Yeah, I know. Geez, I would have to say coins because they have like much wider. They much have like a bit, like a whole huge like time gap. Like
Yeah.
you can go like far as like ancient Rome with them, but for notes, it's like I think they're a little easier for sale because you can find some ones that are like. I have so many coins I don't have in my collection, so it's like it's kind of hard to like sell, and there's like so many years that were minted on them compared to like a note. They have like a series, or at least most notes.
Well, there's my email address on the screen going by. Take note of it and send me your address. And,
Okay.
I will send you out a coin and a sticker.
Okay.
And anybody else wants to come up, I'll do the same thing.
Let me just type that up real quick. Like your email, by the way, Red Coat. Like how you just named it that way.
Yeah, that I got that handle back in the day when I was in Scouts. As a scout leader, I was actually in the infantry, and of course, with the common or the British tradition, redcoats were the British.
Right.
So I just took I was the redcoat scouter.
And see, I got this Chinese note, but it's like in half.
Yeah.
It's in half, but it's from 1936 too.
Now that's cool.
Yeah.
So that must have Chiang Kai-shek on it.
No, this is Sun Yat-sen actually.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, Sun Yat-sen right there. This is Sun Yat-sen right here. So it's like in half. I got that one. This is all the stuff from the damage pile, you know. So that's
You
what
know,
I'm showing you.
if I had a bunch of damage bills that that were basically trash,
Yeah.
I would be tempted to do a montage
Of
and
all
get-
the
and get them framed, all the old bills in one big frame.
yeah. I mean, some of them it's like I did kept the well, I'm gonna keep these because I don't know what to do with them. But some of the Argentine notes that still like I could use, I would save them when I go to Argentina, and I can just like, use it. The ones that are legal tender.
Right.
So, but this is the oldest from the lot, though. This is a 50. This is a 50 mark from 1914, from the oldest from the lot I found. And take a look at this.
Oh, that one's cool. I'm going to make it big here.
Yeah.
That is interesting.
And this is like 50 marks. I forgot on top of my head it's used for something else.
Wallpaper.
During World War I, but I forgot what it was used for.
So now that bill was produced during the war.
When did World War I start again?
1914, 1918.
Right, I know 1914, but because it has the date there. Okay, yeah, it was made during World War I.
Yeah, so that's prior to the hyperinflation that Germany hit.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to. I was gonna.
Sorry. I thought you said something.
No.
Basically. And I got some ones that are from like World War II, like the Italian ones. I found an Allied 10 lira from World War II when the Allies get issued these after when they
They're square, aren't they?
during World War II, but these are the 10.
Oops. Just lost them. There he
Oh
is.
no!
If you found it, and you can have it back in 5 minutes.
Like right here.
I'm just looking at it.
There we go.
That this
Yeah.
one is just incredibly faded, so I put it in the
I'm afraid so.
damage bill, but it's still pretty cool. But let me show you the one that I've. All right. This is the one that I was talking about earlier, and I can't find it.
I like the old Italian ones because when you scratch them, they smell like pizza.
What? What smells like pizza if you scratch it?
The old Italian coins.
Okay.
Poppins.
Yeah, sadly, I don't have any probably. No, actually, I do. Actually, no, never mind. I actually have some Italian coins from like the 1860s in there. Where's that build I'm trying to find that I was talking about earlier that I want to use when I go to Argentina? And it's one of my favorite ones too.
Don't cry for me, Argentina.
Is that nope? That's not it. Let's see. I got a lot of Indonesian stuff. Oh, there it is. You see this one? I could like still use it. It's just torn. And it's one of my favorite notes too. I'll get one that's in better shape though. Since when it has Manuel Belgrano in it, which he was the creator for the Argentine flag. When they declared war independence. So that I could use. The 10 peso. So
Why is it all of these South American leaders all look like they kind of look like carbon copies?
they kind of look like who?
Carbon copies, like Santa Anna and all the rest of them. They have the same kind of outfits with the high collars, and they all have that rigid look. You know, the very
Yeah, I questioned myself too. It's like from what I'm seeing, a lot of Latin American leaders with Jose de San Martin. I
They're
see
taken after the Spanish leaders, aren't they?
King Pedro the First, or like Simon Bolivar, or like Santa Anna. They all have like that. I always question that too.
Yeah, if they all look like carbon copies.
Yeah, I do find that. Yeah,
Set the trend.
like is this Simon Bolivar in this Venezuela? Yeah, it is. Like, please don't tell me that they look like the same guy, the same like Manuel Belgrano.
Well, the head's a little taller, but he still has that same look.
Yeah, right. You know,
Like, don't piss me off. I'm Spanish.
yes.
Yeah,
Exactly.
There's also this trend. Don't forget the Spanish went out down to the South Americas, didn't they? So they had this sort of same kind of big collared, more medals and God sends on their chest.
What you were saying, Dale? I couldn't hear you.
Well, the Spanish type of when they conquered the Southern Americas, right back, that's where the trend, the style came from.
When they conquered it?
Big collars, the uniforms, the because they had governors down there. So over history,
Your girlfriend? Which part of South America she lives in?
I mean, all over there, it was all over the place. That's where horses came from.
Okay.
The
So she lives in there.
So that's why they all look the same. That's if you look at all the notes, like Argentina, Peru, Brazil, they have this kind of look as their, I'll say, it's sort of authoritarian look, I guess.
Right.
You're trying to be polite. They all look like a bunch of stiff-colored snobs.
I mean, hold on. Here's this another note. Let me see if I look. Like
Did England
the
win
one
the
I just showed
Eurovision
you, like
song?
this one. This is
Yep.
when he was like. That's Jose de San Martin. That's when he was older.
Yeah.
When he was photographed.
Yeah.
But here's this one when he was younger.
It's 35,000. So.
You know. Same, right? Right? So.
Oh, Rob, that's History Guy.
Rob Brandon.
I never met Rob before, so.
Rob, meet History Guy. History Guy, meet Rob.
Well, nice to meet you, Rob.
Well, history man.
Yeah.
Neil still wants to know, did England win the Eurovision Song Contest in '72?
I don't know. I wasn't around.
Wouldn't have a clue.
It's either Brotherhood or Man, or it had to be ABBA, wasn't it? One of them. Or was it Dana? Or some Northern Ireland? I don't know.
Yeah. And guess what? I finished this whole entire book, this whole banknote book, within like 3 months.
Wow.
That's like insane. Now I need to get a new one.
That's cool.
You know, I've never complete a book within like 3 to 4 months. Like, to me, that's just insane. Like this whole entire book, this whole entire thing. You know, so.
When they were 1972, that's a good question, actually.
Oh,
It was Luxembourg. Luxembourg won in.
Skipper, one more thing. Here's a note that you might like. This guy has a very interesting beard. I forgot who he was. I think he was the Prime Minister of Japan at the time.
Japan with a beard?
I mean, yeah. During its early days of the empire, they had a lot of the during that time
trying to emulate the Europeans.
Exactly. So like during the Meiji Restoration, when they were starting to, westernize, they used the trend. A lot of people and the elite, not like your everyday person. Like your everyday person wasn't really had any facial hair, but the people on the Japanese elite, like in the military, the politicians, they had they copied the Europeans with beard because they noticed that a lot of the Europeans at that time had a lot of facial hair, so they went to that trend. And this guy's one of them. And look at that beard, man.
Well, they wanted to open up to the West, didn't they?
Yeah, pretty much. Like that.
Back in the day, because there was one of the closed countries.
Yeah, like
you weren't allowed to go there if it was a foreign person landed in Japan. Because I think what's it called? The samurai. I think.
Yeah, it was during the Edo period. So basically, before 1603, Japan was a very, very, very it was at war with itself until the Edo period was unified. And that lasted for 300 years, 400 years, until when the Americans came and forced them to open up to trade with them because they wanted to trade with them because they had an important resource that they had. And, they didn't really have a choice because they saw how technology advanced they were. So they couldn't really fight back, and they had no choice to open up the country for them, basically. I studied a little bit about the Meiji Restoration a bit, and I was like that era of Japanese history kind of really interests me. Like the whole Imperial Japan just interests me, so I know like at least a little bit of it.
That's a good question, Marty. Did they have beard oil back then? I
bet they
believe
do.
that they did, but
I mean, I bet
don't
they
think
do,
it was
since-
as pleasant smelling as it is today.
I bet they did, since it was so common at the time, right?
I mean, they had whale oil, they had cod liver oil, they had
Or at least some way to like, yeah,
flap a little lard on your
Engine oil.
yeah.
beard wax. They definitely had mustache wax.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Snake oil. Yeah, that's a whole different ball game.
I saw some actually. I think I saw when I went to the antique shop, when I went antiquing. I think I saw snake oil from like the late 19th century. Like what's a bottle for it?
Not to date myself, but I was a door-to-door salesman for the Raleigh company. I was a Raleigh man. And,
You were a Raleigh man?
Yeah, I was a Raleigh man. I used to actually sell to the Hutterites and any of the farmers and whatnot. Travel around the country. Had a couple of black cases. One with my liniments and stuff, and the other one was spices.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah, so I'm really dating myself here. And
This
Raleigh
was
actually came back.
That was the book that you shown earlier, wasn't it?
Oh, you got that?
Yeah. That was the 5th of August, 1914.
Right, yeah. I
I like your album there.
Yeah.
I got some additions in here. This one's from 1910, 1923.
I should have shown my that the coin. I did got some coins with the notes. I should have shown them. The oldest coin I had in the lot was, I was kind of excited actually. I think it was a pretty good lot. From what I remember, I got the oldest thing I got in there was I forgot what the denomination was, but it was a Haitian coin from like 1906. But the thing was, it was just scratched up.
See that one there? This one here.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's-
let me make
Oh, what is that? Is that the Allied currency for Germany?
That's
at the
the
time?
Allied occupation.
Yeah, Allied occupation currency. Oh, okay.
1944, I think.
Okay, that's nice.
Deutschland, beautiful.
Got the Italian one, but it's very faded.
The colours are. Oh, it doesn't really show you because it's inside an album, so colours are really vibrant on it. And that one under there is like town currency, but it's old German.
Right, it's one of
old
those town currencies. Yeah, I've seen one of those.
I think this is Stuttgart.
From Stuttgart?
Um,
Okay.
Yeah, so I asked Austin Stacker to try and transfer. You can't. No, not that one. Sorry, that's a different one. This one.
10.
I asked him to try and translate that there for me, and he has to get his I think his nan or something to translate it because he can't speak that German.
That's what, the High German?
Yeah, it's hard.
You know how to speak German, I guess, or what?
Austin Stacker knows how to speak German, but it's the old German.
Nein, sprachen Sie, das ist
Oh, okay.
It's basically 10 pence, 10 pfennig.
Pretty
Pfennig
much,
means That's about it, really. And I was like,
Marty says that you have a link for my channel. I can't put it on right now. But can you like put it in? That's cheaper.
Yeah, I can fix that.
oh, got you.
My best American coin is a 1918 Lincoln. Oh, that's pretty cool, Rob.
Dinars.
That he found? That is so cool.
Yeah, I know. Like,
On used apps. Let's see what you've got now.
pretty cool. Yeah, I don't remember the oldest coin I found. Yeah, I don't remember. I think it was a long time ago too. Like I found like in a random lot. I don't remember. We're in Miami? Yeah, we're in Miami.
Yeah.
Take a photograph of what we've got here.
No, exactly. Yeah.
This one is from 330 to 315 AD. I've got to write this down. This is my Mars standing coin.
When's that from?
313 to 315, I believe. Let's get the reverse side of it.
The year 300? Like it's a ancient coin?
Yeah.
Do you need the weather?
There's the coin.
From like what is it like from Rome or looks like Rome?
Yes, Roman. But it's going to be
Oh, wow.
it's just easy to show you. It's a Mars standing coin. Mars, where's mine?
When you broke into the Rome Museum, that's kind of base, Mayor.
And that is Constantinus the First, 1315 AD. And so I've got to put these, the coins, a lot of them to a flip. And the other one is the other one. It's the second one. Just take a photo of it. And this is
Yeah, you can check it out, Marty. If you like 78 RPM recordings and from like the US, South America, and Europe, then that's the right place. Oh, and Japan too. I do Japanese recordings. Went to the Blue Moon. I do coins. So
And this one here is also Constantinius II, 342 to 348 AD. Twin Victories, this one's called.
Okay, now I can. Yeah. Matter of fact, not Skip, Dale.
Yeah.
Do you like grade your ancient coins? Like, how do you know those are like legit? Because that's what I'm scared about collecting like ancient coins.
Well, I recommend with any type, if you're going to collect ancient coins, you either go metal detecting.
Melting,
because
yeah.
you can find them here, all over the place. See here, or if you really want to trust your instincts, you want to get a proper coin, because there's a company over is allowed to make them. They're allowed to make reproduction coins. They got to have an engraving at the back. I can't remember what it's called. Christopher title.
You got to be really careful with those.
Yeah, but I recommend just going to trusted coin stores and just only buy what you can afford. I mean, they're because they're like you can get 10 to a dozen. They're pennies.
Yeah.
So,
my experience with ancients though is simple. If you're not experienced with identifying and grading these things or trying to assess them, don't do it. It's really hard. This is one that I did.
Well, you grade that yourself?
No, I don't grade it. I can get an idea what it's like, but ancients are completely different, especially the collectors, because they like to handle them. They don't like seeing them in flips and stuff. But this is one that is done by me personally. You see the way it's done, right? Now I'll show you one that's done properly. Ones that are done properly are done by a professional that does what's called an attribution. And an attribution will give you details that you'll never get. Oh, I just lost it. What the heck's going on here? Here we go. We'll make that big so you can see it. Okay. There is a proper attribution. Gives all the details, including who actually did the attribution.
Ancient artifacts.
And this one here is a silver denarius for Mark Antony.
Okay.
Right? Now that's a completely different ball game than our regular collectors. Collecting ancients is quite a whole different field.
Yeah, it's a whole different thing. That's why I don't really have an interest.
Play around with it, like online. Check out Wild Winds, and you can actually, if you get an old one, you can try to identify it. But it's really hard.
The trick is with ancients. What I found out, I've made myself a grid. Okay, I can't show you because it's just made of paper. So you just get a ruler, okay, and you mark 0 to 0, okay. And each coin, each general, emperor, whatever, will have a specific size. Yeah. Okay, and that then obviously they're going to be worn. So you get the biggest. The coin doesn't have to be the right way up, just as long as you get the biggest points to it. This is what I learned over the years. And that more or less gives it, if it's worn down, so if it's 25 millimeters, that's your highest point, okay, from 0 to 0. Okay, so you have a grid going up and a grid going to the right, whichever way you want to go. And you put your furthest points up, so the first point is going to be around about 25 millimeters, because coins are going to wear down. So, and then some Roman coins, they've been stuck in the ground for so long. They've either been ploughed, they've been hacked at, they've been worn, whatever. So you've got your furthest point. Then you've got your thickness of the coin. Okay, then that's your second point. The third point is you're looking at the odd verse of the coin or the reverse of the coin. Look at the picture. Okay, and then there's a website you can go on. There's plenty of them. And you can put in like the letters in. the word in, and that will give you an idea who or where it was made or who was around at the time.
And this
Because
is probably
it doesn't
ancient stuff, right?
necessarily have to be, because sometimes they didn't even put the emperors on there. They put their wives on,
Their
and
what?
things like that, or a history,
wives.
or
Okay. Otherwise, okay.
or anything. So you've got an idea. So I like doing them because it's a challenge. I've been doing them a long time, but it's a process of elimination. It's a long process, but it is a process of elimination. And once you and that's what makes doing the modern coins, so to speak, a little bit more easier, because if you can get over that hurdle of not being scared to have a go, I wouldn't recommend a coin that is really, really faded, because you're looking at going down a rabbit hole.
Good, I'm gonna be like,
Yeah, you're going down to a rabbit
it's completely
hole.
sus. You know what I mean? If it's like really good, like it's in really good shape, I'm gonna be like sus. It's like, yeah, that can't be it. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I mean, I go online as well. I go on to Instagram, and I'll put a photograph of a coin to some of the, because there's a lot of Roman and ancient and Celtic collectors out there that do that. They completely specify in it, and that's what that's what you see 9 times out of 10 is the old shekels and things like that, or the sand strips and things like that. So it's best to go. So I've got this coin here. Can you please help me? Send them a private message of this coin. And 9 times out of 10, if I get about 5 people saying it's more or less what it is, then I've got a process of elimination or a benchmark. So it is a case of word of mouth, and sometimes you get the occasional idiot that said, "Oh yeah, that's a gold," blah blah blah. If you just leave them idiots alone. But
that's my whole collection for my ancients. Other guys and gals, they're into it huge. They won't even look at the modern stuff. I'm not big on the ancients, but they are interesting.
Yeah, I know like collectors that don't really look into like and stuff, because the only coins that I would literally collect is like coins from like maybe from like the 15th century all the way to like now. So it's like I don't touch like ancient coins whatsoever.
Yeah,
it's just not me. It's just I can't tell them if they're like legit or not.
Kid of mine wants to show you a bill, Dale.
Okay.
Kid of mine, come on up. Show us your $1,000 US bill.
I want to see that.
See that there's a lot of information on that. It's that little tiny coin. I mean, it's Diddy.
I don't have the patience to do it. I personally, it's just too much work.
Just to research them, yeah.
Oh, that you have to have bloody good eyes.
I think that's probably why my eyes are knackered.
Oh, gonna get it. Awesome.
But you get a lot of people going, "Oh, it's this one, it's that one," because sometimes depends where they were. They had the heads ran the other way around, so they didn't always had the same head on the same side, and it was just the way things were made. There's lots of details out there that can throw people off. I just like the challenge, and I know exactly what I would say. 98%, I'm pretty spot on with the information, but it takes a long time to research. You end up with a sore neck, and
you just need maybe you need like the patience to everything, and
it makes the other coins. I can sort the other coins out really easy, because if you give yourself a challenge, then if you ever go up 2 or 3 of them,
right,
you'll find that it'd be really, really, really interesting what you actually find out, especially with the modern coins. You end up finding out coins you think.
All right, yeah, I guess this needs to be fun and deal. So yeah, just need the patience to do it too.
I've had a few surprises.
The oldest U.S. coin I have is an 1843 Type 1, a large cent. That's it. That's my oldest one.
Yeah, I have an 1852 large cent. That's like my oldest U.S. coin too.
I just got one more thing.
I don't know what my oldest.
One of my
is.
and actually, it's one of my earliest coins I collected too. So, like one of my it's like one of my earliest coins. Like when I started getting into coin collections, like it's one of my earliest coins.
I don't know what my earliest coin is.
Such a long time, right?
Well, he got it when they were new.
Who, me? My earliest coin is an 1826
Ooh.
US.
Oh,
And
okay.
that's Liberty cent.
I always want those early American coins. They're just so expensive.
There it is. That's my short there of it.
That's one of the joys when you get into the older dates. They tend to be a lot higher.
Yeah. That's nice, Dale.
That's actually the short I did for it anyway. Just waiting on Kinnaman. We found a 600-year-old Roman coin, 1,600-year-old Roman coin in a what's that?
Top lot.
Top lot about 15 years ago. The Romans left basically deserted England because they couldn't get past the Celts. And it was 554. I think Hadrian was I think it was a governor then.
You found a 1,600-year-old coin in a playground?
In America? No
Must be
way.
bloody old.
Dime bag.
Yeah, nah, it can't be. If you're in America, wait, it's probably like living like in the UK or something.
No.
It's
Polar
possible.
Bears and Gummy is in the U.S.
No,
Yeah.
I don't believe that one bit.
It's possible.
So someone's sitting there sorting through their Roman coins, and one drops into the sand. But I can't picture anybody sorting coins near
Near like a playground or something. Yeah.
Yeah, unless some kids picked it up out of someone's collection.
Yeah, that could be.
You know, and things do happen. So, I mean, there's been Viking coins that's been found in America.
There've been what coins found in America?
People's found Viking struck coins.
Yeah,
okay, that would make sense.
That's true.
If you're in camp, that would make sense. But like Roman,
I mean, people are finding coins all over that where they had them. They might have picked one up. You know, might have picked up from a coin store somewhere. And it could have been dropped out, and
right.
Floyd the Tetris has even found Roman coins in where did he live?
Kiddo mine, what do you got?
Ooh.
You'll have to let me know what chat's saying.
Okay, that's amazing. It's in decent shape.
Wow.
It's all right. I've seen worse. But that's still pretty cool though.
My husband's dad got it when it was like really good shape, but he carried it in his wallet for years like a dummy.
Figures.
That figures. because like those are so rare. It's like, oh my goodness, so hard to get.
Gee, I wonder what the bank would say if you went up to the cashier and tried to deposit that.
Would you like that in quarters?
Yeah. 50-cent pieces, please.
Yeah.
I
Wow.
feel like no one would know that it would be like a legit bill.
Yeah, you get a lot of questions of that.
Yeah, you would get like so many questions. Like people would just question about it.
Pizza guy.
Skipper, you know that camper I was showing you that had the wall out of it?
Yeah.
That's where I'm at.
Oh, what? Looks like you got hit by a tornado.
I use it. You got man's got man caves. This is my half of a motorhome cave. So
Motorhome cave.
Motorhome cave. Fair enough.
hey, the refrigerator works. The back part is still in good shape. When the nights are too hot, I come out here and sleep when it's too hot. So
Hey, sanctuary.
Yeah.
oh, and this is my $2 collection.
Wow.
Of all the $2, yeah, okay.
I've got them all separated by the what is that?
Oh, the Federal Reserve mark.
Yeah. And believe it or not, F's are the most. The one that's got the most. No, yeah, F's.
Yeah, it's 12, isn't there? 12 Federal Reserve marks.
Yeah. And then I've got the ones separated. The ones that I showed you, I think I did that were in sequence, but the third printing was off. You get to see that one.
Wow.
Yeah, each bill brings like I think $30 to $40 a piece.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for your business.
That's the $1,000 bill, and this is my $2 bill collection.
Wow, that's amazing that you have that.
One day
this
I
is
might
just
catch
part,
up with you.
this is part of them. Okay.
One day, Kidderman, I might actually catch up with you.
Yeah,
It certainly-
because I was going to give you some.
Certainly explains why shops think that $2 bills aren't real. You got them all.
Yeah.
The bank did not want them. All these right here in this thing, the bank called me and said, a customer dropped these off. Would you like them? And I'm like, I'll be there in a minute. So
That's unbelievable.
Later.
They don't want it? Wow.
yeah.
That's amazing.
What is the problem with $2 bills in the States?
Yeah,
I
like to be honest, I always wonder. It's like why I don't see like if this stuff is legal tender, why do people don't use them?
Well, it's just like the presidential coins they made, nobody uses them. 50-cent
Yeah.
coins, nobody uses them. It's more of a collector's thing. It's just like the women's quarters going on right now. I collect those, but they're still in circulation if you come across them. But most people don't even know about those. This is the second year into the 5-year on those, but most people still don't know that they even exist. They just spend it. So, yeah.
Right.
And have you got any red seals in there? And with the $2?
I did find 2. I should have marked my envelope, but I did not. But I found a couple, I think it was. Let's see.
There we go. Look at that. I'm going to find some history right there.
Just go ahead and talk. I'll look.
Skipper.
No, don't get them all out. Just yeah, go on, get
I
them.
found some birthday notes. That's
Oh yeah.
1943, a 1988,
I'm surprised how sought after the birthday notes are.
So, and it confuses me because I always thought birthday notes were supposed to have the month, day, year, or something in that thing, but they're now considering just whether it's got a year on them, you know, so they keep changing it around.
See, I like the ones with 007 at the end because it's like, because Ian Fleming's not buried far from here. So he's buried in Southampton, which is literally a little village about 10 minutes from here. And that's where my mum grew up.
You're gonna look at the dirty fan just a minute. Hang on. I've got to set both hands. Oh, and I've got a bunch of star notes.
Ooh, Star Notes.
Okay.
That is.
I've been doing these a little at a time, so I'm not very organized. I've still got a lot of going through them too.
You know, I might have to. I might stay tomorrow. Write some sentences down. Oh, so.
See what's the chat saying. Blistering Bunkers, Rob. Stick them in my birthday suit, says Rob Random. To Kinnaman. Around, you know where you can tuck the Star Notes.
Got to give me a good dance first.
Oh, Skipper, I've got a Canadian dollar here. I didn't want to show you.
You got a Canadian dollar?
Yes, got a little duck on it.
Got a duck. Give me a duck.
A duck?
It's got a duck on it.
Oh yeah, I know you. And I know what he's talking about. Those like those Canadian dollars from like the 90s.
Yep.
Yeah. Those? Yeah, those. Yeah.
Is that
A
a good
mallard,
duck? A mallard's a duck.
which everybody calls a loon or loony.
It's a duck, not a loony. It's a duck.
We know, but they still call it a loony.
Yeah, but a lot of Canadians call them loonies.
I call it a duck.
It's got a pointed bill of a duck.
No, I'm only joking. Is it okay? Is it a good one? I don't have to pay for that one. For $1 coin, yeah, have a guess how much I paid for that one.
$1.
$1.
No, I don't pay it in dollars.
If it's more than $1, then you got.
Oh! Wait a minute. Oh, it's pounds. You paid 50p.
Nope.
Ooh.
Got it for free.
No,
For
I didn't get
free.
it for free. 25p.
10p.
20?
25p.
Oh, 25p.
Yep.
Yeah, I see that.
And I got an American. I don't know what year it is, to be honest. Hang on a minute. I just got to check. It's a Philadelphia 2001. Vermont 2001.
What, like a nickel, a dime?
Yeah, quarter, isn't it?
Because it was a nickel, a dime. That's like.
That's a quarter.
I don't know where Rob Randman's getting his calculation from, but I don't think 25p equals $30.
25p. It's like $30. Oh, okay. You paid like $30 for that. I wouldn't even go far for that, dude.
If 25p is equal to $30, I want to be paid in pence.
Actually, my brother in America, right? When he went out there, now my brother's not stupid, as you know. You know, he's very, very clever, and he goes, we're going to pay you in dollars. And he said no, because the previous person was paid in dollars. And he almost had half a pay cut. And he goes, no, you got to pay me in. If I want to leave England, I get paid in sterling. So I want to be paid in sterling. And that's exactly what he does today. So he gets paid in sterling. So he wouldn't sign the contract, and they accepted the contract. So all his bonuses now are paid in pounds.
What would you call it? Is that a sterling good idea?
That's a very sterling idea, yes. But yeah, I paid 10p for that coin.
Yeah, I wouldn't pay that
Dale, I am not seeing. I must have put a
much on that.
Kid of mine's lost it.
I didn't hear what she said, actually.
I'm not the most organized person.
And I got these two silver.
I don't think I have them.
Oh, she hasn't. So Kinnaman hasn't got the red seals. Okay, I got these two Austrian 50 shilling coins.
Yeah.
Wait, the 25 shilling or the 50 shilling?
50 shillings, 6.40.
Okay.
There we go. This is your first side. So they're I think what's Kennedy half dollar gone. They're obviously going to be way bigger than half dollar. I say they're. I don't have any American coins near me, so I also do. Where's my American coin gone? So, and that's American half dollar, obviously.
A candy half.
Yeah.
Is that a silver one or is it?
Oh no, I'm just showing this. So this is what I've got. I picked up two 50 shilling coins.
Okay.
And this is the beauty when you shop around, you see, and you take time shopping around everywhere.
Yeah. Oh.
Have a guess how much we paid for these? For these two here. Okay, so 250s. There's one. And there's two.
Any guesses how many $2 bills?
How many $2 bills you got there? Well, I think they come in 500 blocks, right? So that's going to be 250.
Yeah.
So I reckon you probably got about $1,000 worth.
I wouldn't even know where.
Anybody else guess?
I'm gonna say 500.
Bills
maybe
or amount?
Oh, amount. I'm going to say around about two. Okay, they come in 500. Do they come in $500? Aren't they? 250 of them. So I reckon you probably got about close to $3,000 there.
Okay, there's 800 $2 bills.
Wow. So 800 plus 2. So
I was closer than you were.
$1,600 then.
I would like to see the person that brought them to the bank, what their original collection was like. This is what they got rid of. So
You know, kid of mine,
somebody
I can fully
probably
relate
has
to
a
what
pretty
you're
good.
going through.
And my bank is finally letting me get 50 cents. After all these years, finally ordering 50.
Wow. Yeah, I remember
happy
going
about
into
that.
my local bank and asking for coins if they had any, and they said, yeah, we had someone turn in a $75 bag full of half dollars. I said, really? I said, so you want to get rid of them? They said, yeah, absolutely. So I got them for face value. So I got $75 worth. It's 150 50-cent pieces. I damn near finished my whole 50-cent collection because of it.
I didn't find any silver in the first box I've went through so far. I've got one more box to go through. And then my bank has got me another 2 boxes on order that I should be getting next week. But the first box, no silver, but a lot of, what do they call them, nifts, not intended.
That's better. Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
that is an amazing collection.
Oh.
I am extremely jealous of that.
That's part of them. But anyway,
See, if I was,
I've got you some saved. I'm gonna let you pick. I've got some in sequence.
Though.
Okay,
Dale.
I'll have to give you a trade. I'll have to give you a trade then. Definitely. Get some British banknotes for you.
I think you're on my
Honestly,
Instagram,
all the
so you
banknote
can
hunting,
look. Yeah, you can
Yeah,
look
I've
and pick.
never- Oh, okay, go. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry. So, I'll show.
But anyway, I'm gonna get off here.
No, leave them there.
Don't forget to send me your address, kin of mine, so I can send you out a coin and a sticker.
I've never got a
Oh,
British
we'll
banknote.
get it sometime. You like my view from my nice camper?
Seems like a good deal.
Yeah. I get to oversee my sheep and my junk. Ooh.
And your amazing collection.
Yeah. Welcome to Auto Salvage Life. Yee. Yeah. Oh yeah, another. I get 2 stickers. See my collection of vehicles. My collection of sheep. I've got cats somewhere. A bunch of cats. I've got several collections. I need several stickers. Anyway. Anything
Yeah,
else? I'm gonna get off.
No, I'm just admiring the fact you're collecting goats.
Oh, all the little ram sheep were gone.
Oh, is that right?
How was that one who was on its own?
Oh.
Was it okay?
But you see how they keep it picked up? Which one?
The one that was neglected.
That's you.
Oh, it's me. I knew it was me. Dale's a proper English. Loves a bargain and a barter. It's in our blood. Yeah, I mean, why? There's loads of coin stores. I mean, where's my book gone? So this is what I use. It's my little coin Bible. Coin News magazine. It's got all the shops at the back. You can phone up any shops here, and
that's for Britain, right?
No, it's all over. It's all over the world. So you can, providing they do international post. I can't vouch for every single store, obviously. So just have a look at these stores. And it's expensive on the front of their page. Doesn't mean they got bargains in the background somewhere. South Africa wanted South African coins, old coins. Royal Gold, top prices. Royal Gold, royalgold.co.za and bangthecoins.co.uk. So you just phone them up or email them, whatever you want to do. Because, they're going to showcase their best coins. You know what I mean? They're not going to showcase something that is, in more or less very good or poor condition. Cambridgeshire coins, CNG coins. there's, you know, they do medals, they do tokens, medallions, world coins, buying and selling. B. Frank and Sons, established 1983. Numismatic auctions, free sales each year. Because they've always got something in the background, you know what I mean? Because they
That's a handy publication. Do you get it at the coin shop?
I get this every month. I get this in town in the it's like W.H. Smith's. It's just like a normal stationery place. They've got a post office in there. They've got all the models. They've got all the music, art, crafts, cooking, even like the crossword magazines, whatever, colouring books for kids, stickers, whatever, stationery, drinks, books, puzzles. I wouldn't recommend buying any of the numismatic stuff, and you're talking for a sheet, just for 6 sheets to put 6 banknotes in, you're looking at £24. So I wouldn't buy anything like that. This is the only thing I get from there. Is
That's
this?
expensive. You can get it for a lot cheaper, even on Amazon.
Yeah. So this is anything I buy from there.
Yeah.
'Cause I've collected every month. You see, it's, forever. So
You can get me some books like that, the coin books.
yeah, it's not, you know, it doesn't tell you any grades or anything. It just tells you what's coming out, what the news are, stories, people
Right,
finding
yeah.
stuff.
Handy to
It's
have.
like what do they call it? A bit like Mad Magazine. It's a bit like that, you know. It's got more advertisements.
I would have said
stories.
it for like a coin collector's penthouse.
Yeah, be a good idea, wouldn't it? Yeah, it is. Yeah, or Playboy, whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Just look at the pictures and you go, "Oh, yeah, look at that." So we'll get that one next.
So as you can see on the bottom of the screen, we got our 5-minute warning out. We're going to be shutting her down here now.
No.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
shut it down.
I got kitty cats to take care of.
Oh boy, you're gonna have fun with those. You know, the cats.
You would not believe what my granddaughter asked me to do. Just, you know, can you bath them? You want me to bath cats? Do I want
don't like
skin? Do I want skin left?
Oh man.
Yeah, don't think so. So,
Okay,
So
History and Queens. Another good one.
kid of mine says my connection went.
Yeah. My connection was like that the other day. It kept going in and out.
Yeah. You can never get enough books though. Magazines, books.
That's what you had the other day, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, Skipper, it's nice seeing you.
Yes, nice seeing you too. We'll be back with Dale on Wednesday.
So
Thursday.
yeah, that's what I'm going to get next.
I think I'll be there. Not busy. What happened?
Oh, sometimes you get like free coins in the magazine. You just phone them up, or you just send the coupon off.
And you can just get free coins like that. Yeah.
Yeah. You just get free. It's free. Just £2.50 for postage, and they send it out. It's one per household though.
Right.
Oh, that's different. All right, now I'm looking forward to seeing some more records.
Skipper, one more thing.
Yeah.
Do you like listen to the records in my channel? I'm just curious.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just curious. I'm just curious.
Of course
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah. All right. I'll see y'all.
Okay, take care of
Take
yourself.
care, man. Nice to see you, my friend.
It's nice to see you. And nice to see you, Dale.
And you too. Look after yourself.
All right.
Hopefully, see you Wednesday if you can. Yeah, I picked up some good ones there. On them.
Well, I wouldn't mind having some of your sheep there, kin of mine, so I can put them out in my backyard so they can keep my grass trimmed. Wow. So, my friend, I'm gonna call her quits for the day, and we'll see. When are you coming up? Thursday?
Wednesday.
Wednesday. So you're gonna be a Wednesday day.
Wednesday, 9
I
p.m.
will look forward
GMT.
to it. Wednesday, same bat time, same bat channel.
Yep, absolutely. I'll see. Is it going to be what 2 p.m. your time, right?
Yes, sir.
You still on for a minute?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
All right, everybody. Take care.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Remember, you still got to find out what that answer is there. So good luck to you there.
Yeah.
And then I'll do an end of stream giveaway for everybody. And I will see you on Wednesday.
Wednesday.
And Instagram me, please.